When we return, the wonderful story of Lyons Den Productions of Erie and a film called There Are No Goodbyes. Co-founder, writer, and producer John Lyons will join us. Stick with us.
The Sunday Business Page will be back in just a moment. To the Sunday Business Page.
Jams this runway extension down our throats. And what's it going to cost? What? $80 million. $80 million.
It's young people like you that have to stand up for yourselves. I'm telling you, they're going to pull the rug right out from under you. They're crooks.
Filmmaking is on the rise in Pennsylvania, and a production company from Erie wants to be part of the action. The company recently had its Pennsylvania premiere of a feature film called There Are No Goodbyes, which was made in Erie, Pittsburgh, Poland, Ireland, and the Czech Republic. This is the second feature-length film for Lyons Den. There Are No Goodbyes was an independently produced picture that was awarded a Pennsylvania tax credit, which helped this regional production become a reality. John C. Lyons joins us now on the Sunday Business Page. He's co-owner of Lyons Den Productions and was writer, producer, and director of this film. John, welcome to the show. Congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You know, how did you get involved in film?
I always loved entertaining from a young age, and when I was in grade school I would make videos with my friends for school projects because I didn't like writing papers. So it just kind of started there and went into the business with Dorota, my wife, in 2004.
And you're based in Erie, just north of us?
Yes.
And why? Why Erie?
Why Erie? Erie's a great place to film. We have the lake, of course. We have all 4 seasons. It's a great place to film. A lot of good locations and a lot of helpful people up there for cast and crew as well.
And of course, Pittsburgh has also got a bit of a reputation. And,
absolutely.
You've taken advantage of that as well?
Yeah, we came down for a very key scene in the movie in Pittsburgh, and it was great to show it this past weekend in Pittsburgh to be able to see that scene on the big screen.
You know, help me to understand a little bit about this film. Now we have I guess we have the DVD, which will be coming out shortly. If folks can order this, can get this, I take it?
True. People can pre-order it on our website, therearenogoodbyes.com, and it'll be out in just a couple weeks in July.
That's great. And what is the film about?
The film is about a young man. His name's Oliver. He's 30 years old. His parents are both deceased, and he's kind of living in the shadow of their past. And doesn't have much ambition in his life. It's a bit of a genre mashup. The mystery is packages start showing up on his doorstep asking him to do certain things, and he will get rewards for doing them, and he does them because it gives him purpose in his life. Throw into that he meets a girl and falls in love. It's also tied into the social commentary of the region and blue-collar America today.
Sounds great. Sounds interesting. How hard is it for an independent filmmaker like yourself to write, produce, direct, do the whole thing? How hard is that?
It takes a lot of time. You have to love what you're doing, obviously. It takes us 3 to 4 years per production, from writing to casting, location scouting, and shooting. But we love it, obviously. To spend that much time on a story, you have to be completely behind it.
I can't imagine. And you know, we like the fact that you make films in Pennsylvania. So how important is that tax credit? Does it make a difference?
Yeah, the tax credit was very helpful. What a lot of people don't realize, perhaps, is that not only big Hollywood studio productions are made in Pennsylvania, there are a lot of independent filmmakers like ourselves, and we can apply for those tax credits as well, and they're very helpful. Most of our film was shot in Pennsylvania. We did shoot, as you mentioned, overseas as well, to kind of tie into the mystery of the story. But Pennsylvania and the tax credit, absolutely very helpful for our production.
And I like asking about that because I want our viewers to know that this tax credit is something that comes up every single year in the state legislature. So if you really feel strongly about independently produced or even Hollywood produced films right here in the Pittsburgh or in Pennsylvania at all, you got to get those state legislators to do the right thing and renew this, because unfortunately they just renew it for 1 year at a time. They don't really say, let's put it in place and keep it there.
Yeah, absolutely. Filmmaking as an art form ties into every aspect of economic development. If you think of the hotels, the restaurants, the cruise people, the cast, everything is involved.
There's just a lot of jobs. We only have a short period of time left. Let me ask you, John, what's next for Lyons Den? You got this one done. This is your second?
Yeah,
Are you
what's
working
next?
on a third?
Well, right now we are receiving some scripts from a couple people that are working on them for us. We have an idea as well that's just in the outlining stages right now. Right now it's promoting this film and getting it out to as many audiences as possible. And people can help us through our website with getting it shown in more places.
Once again, let's remind everybody that if you're interested in getting this, the website, we've got it up there on the screen, therearenogoodbyes.com. You can go on and order the DVD. It'll be out in a couple weeks, you say?
It'll be out in mid-July, and you can pre-order it now. It'll be on VOD and digital download as well.
Great. You know, I just think it's wonderful the work you're doing. I think it's great you and your wife have committed yourself to making independent films here in Western Pennsylvania. I can't thank you enough for coming down from Erie and sharing the information with us here. And I wish you great success, John. All the best to you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you again for being with us. We appreciate it. We'll be back with more of the Sunday Business Page in just a few moments. Stick with us.
The Sunday Business Page will be back in just a moment. The Sunday Business Page, brought to you by Stewart Capital Advisors. Experience the power of the pipeline.
Again, if you're interested in this Western Pennsylvania movie, There Are No Goodbyes, just go on to therearenogoodbyes.com. If you have a question or comment or a suggestion for a guest or topic for this program, we do like to hear from you. So please write to me at the Sunday Business Page, KDKA-TV, 1 Gateway Center, Pittsburgh, 15222. Or send me an email at kdka.com. We'll be back again next Sunday morning at 6:30 a.m. I'm John Delano. Have a great weekend, everybody.